Tonight on KGW News, a local hero struggling to get the health care he needs.
It's like they move like molasses.
Why this 9/11 responder and wildfire commander is facing another battle just to stay alive. Plus, the route to the coast covered in snow, with frosty mornings continuing when you can expect a warm-up. And it's the crime that had everybody asking,
"Where's the wiener wagon?" I'm like, what do you mean?
A beloved Vancouver food cart stolen in the dead of night, but see why it wasn't missing for long. We start tonight with police chases and an initiative just passed in Washington, giving law enforcement more leeway on when they can go after suspects. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blair Best. It's been a hot topic since a law passed in 2021 that restricted chases in Washington. Drew Mickelson has the update from Olympia.
We can take a major step right here, right now, to protect public safety.
Even before the legislature passed restrictions on police pursuits in 2021, police and Republicans feared reducing chases would increase crime by telling burglars and car thieves they would no longer be chased.
We're now in the top 5 states in the nation for auto thefts.
It took voters signing petitions to bring the issue to Olympia. The initiative repeals the law that had limited police chases to crimes involving only violent criminals, sex offenders, drunk drivers, and escapees.
The initiative weakens that standard, Mr. President, to permit a chase for any violation of law. That includes an expired tab, a broken taillight, loud music.
Legislators who backed the original law argued it prevented the deaths of police, suspects, and innocent bystanders.
Because I think the balance of weighing out somebody's life and injuries that could potentially, halt the life that they lived before they were hit or struck by a police vehicle or a vehicle being chased, to me that stays more important than the cost or value of any vehicle.
We do know that people are being injured, but we do know that our crime rates are going skyrocketing.
Senator Linda Wilson says allowing more pursuits would reduce crime and make the streets safer for officers. She told the story of Clark County Sergeant Jeremy Brown, killed in 2021 while doing surveillance on a man wanted for weapons theft and someone police were not able to chase after.
It was during this period of time that one of the suspects ambushed and murdered him with one of the guns our officers were trying to keep off the street.
Though this initiative allows for pursuits for any law being broken, cities and counties can still choose to have more restrictive chase policies. All right, let's get you caught up on tonight's other headlines. A bill that would keep Oregon on standard time year-round passed in the Senate. After failing the first time, Senate Bill 1548 got approval with some changes. It would do away with daylight saving time and put Oregon permanently on standard time, but only if Washington and California do the same. The bill now heads to the House. And by the way, daylight saving time starts this Sunday. Take a look at your screen here. Portland police need your help finding this man who they say went missing from Northeast Portland. Robert Kemp was last seen leaving a group home in the Centennial neighborhood on Friday. Police say Kemp suffers from a mental health disorder that, if untreated, could cause him to be a danger to himself and others. Call 911 if you see him. Well, if you ride the Max Red Line between the airport and downtown, there's a new station that should help prevent delays. Gateway North has been under construction since fall of 2021. It offers new shelters, lighting, and digital displays, as well as a walking and bike path that connects it to the transit center. And it includes a second track that keeps Red Line trains separate from the blue and green lines. This is all part of TriMet's Better Red project, which will also extend the Max Red Line west to Hillsborough. TriMet hopes to have that part of the project done by the end of the summer. And the pattern of winter weather continues to hold across the Pacific Northwest. Check out this crazy video of snow over the Coast Range today. This was driving on Highway 26. Well, Chief Meteorologist Matt Zaffino joins us with the latest on this winter blast. Matt, what is up?
Yeah, Blair, that was rough in the Coast Range this morning. I had one friend call me, drove through that, said it was like carnage. There were cars and trucks all over the road.
Yeah, it looks like Maine, honestly.
Yeah, right. No, it's been wild out in the Coast Range. This is the Cascades Cascades right now. It has been snowing up at Timberline. You see there's still a few flakes in the air, but it's really lightened up from earlier. But it's chilly, 17 degrees, which is great for powder skiing. There's been 16 inches of new snow at Timberline since yesterday morning, so it's just really been dumping. We've had about 3-4 inches so far tonight. The passes, snow covered at Government Camp. Ooh, look at that. That Sandia Pass right now just really dumping down there to the east of Salem. Same thing down at Willamette Pass. This is where the heaviest snow in the state will be tonight, the central and southern Oregon Cascades. And you can see that there's a little bit of snow left over here on Mount Hood, but it's breaking up, and the showers in the Portland area now relegated mainly to Clark County, and they're really dropping off up on the coast. So our rain is just about over. There's still precipitation down in southern Oregon. Portland right now, you see the low clouds, right? That's actually going to do us the favor of keeping it from getting too cold tonight. We're at 40 degrees right now, still a few showers out there, but temperatures generally in the upper 30s to about 40 around town. So I don't think we'll be dropping down around freezing, but the showers will be ending tonight. Tomorrow morning we'll have clouds. After that we'll have frosty mornings because it will be colder in the overnight hours and dry through Friday, Blair. But of course that gets us to the weekend. Another change on the way, then we'll dig into that later. Back to you.
Okay, Matt, sounds good. Well, now to a bizarre story out of Vancouver involving a stolen food truck. It disappeared this morning, and tonight friends traced it back to a property in Northeast Portland, where they found much more than just the truck. Catherine Cook was with the victim when she learned her truck had been found. Catherine.
And Blair, it only got stranger from there. We ended up in Northeast Portland, and sure enough, there it was, the Wiener Wagon. Now, if you frequent downtown Vancouver, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Here's how it all went down.
Monday evening in Northeast Portland, a police K-9 unit heads behind this house on Northeast 22nd and Wasco. We got him. Minutes later, they bring out this woman in handcuffs. Neighbors tell us she doesn't live here. They believe she and a couple others have been squatting in the property. But that's not what brought police out here. This is. You can only see the rooftop here, but that there is the Wiener Wagon, a food truck reported stolen out of Vancouver. A neighbor's security camera captured the thing pulling up around 5 a.m.
Wild.
Neighbor Dominique Whitaker snapped this pic hours later, not really sure what she was seeing.
And then just two guys backing in a Wiener Wagon. And I thought they were the new neighbors, and so I didn't think anything of it. And this afternoon, everyone showed up and realized that Wiener Wagon was not theirs.
So what in the world is the Wiener Wagon? The little food truck belongs to Robin Povic. Most days you'll find it parked here in downtown Vancouver on 12th and Main Street. We met Robin Monday afternoon before she learned it had been found. Someone stole the wagon from her driveway early Monday morning.
It's my life, and not just me. I take care of everybody down here. I'm a recovering addict, so I take care of the people coming from drug court. If they don't have money, I feed them. The homeless people. I had people coming, calling me, people I don't even know, saying, we've eaten there, we support you, we'll do what we can.
We saw that firsthand.
I'll help you with anything you need.
Then, during our interview,
There it is. We found it.
this happened.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'll go over there right now.
One of several people searching for the Wiener Wagon had found it.
Oh my goodness.
Thank God.
Down to Northeast Portland we went. As police prepared to search the house, we talked with Nick Haas. He runs Guardians Theft Recovery, a group that helps people find their stolen vehicles.
When we came here as quick as possible, I blocked the driveway in so the folks couldn't leave. We got to look out for one another and make sure that, we've got each other's backs because, it takes a village.
By late evening, a tow truck went in for the Wiener Wagon. Soon, it was heading back across the interstate bridge to Vancouver, gutted but out of harm's way. Robin's anxious to get back to work, feeding the masses.
I just try to take care of everybody down here. Hate to cry. It's my life.
What a day. We're waiting on investigative details on this case from police. In the meantime, friends are planning a fundraiser to help replace stolen items on the wagon. We'll let you know when that happens. Blair.
Wow, Catherine, what a story. Well, you're watching KGW News at 11, and still ahead, dispatched to disasters. He spent his career as an incident commander for some of the biggest emergencies in the country. Now, he's left struggling to get the treatment he needs. And a hard battle for the Blazers, how the team fared against one of the best in the West.